Research shows that the core aspects of self-care can alleviate 60 to 70% of the chronic diseases that we know in this world. So, why aren't you doing it? Hi, I'm Ree from Mind Body Spirit Bliss, and I'm here to teach you how to make time for the things you love most. So, you're on a journey to better yourself, right? Like you want to change your life tremendously. Well, if so, this is the most important habit that you need to completely rebuild your life. So when people want to make their life better, they want to be happier, they want to be more fulfilled in life, or they want to be more organized, what's the number one thing they turn to? Money. Everyone thinks you need more money. Everyone believes that with more money, you'll be happier. Well, guess what? Until you make more money, you are dissatisfied and depressed in the life that you're living right now. So why is it that you can't be happy right now? I mean, there isn't a reason. You can be happy right now with this one most important habit that will completely rebuild your life. And that one habit is self-care. Self-care is extremely important. Let's go into an example. So it's been a really rough week. You're at work, you're completely stressed out. I mean, your family is calling you and complaining about their life problems. Your friends are calling you, and it seems like you're their therapist too. And your boss is on your back about this project that needs to be done as soon as possible. And you had it up to here with everyone and everything. And if one more person says one more thing to you, guess what? You're gonna snap. Not to mention, you still have to go home, you still have to cook, you still have to clean, you still have to take care of your kids and be present for your husband. And it's so much to do that you feel like you need a break from it all, or you're gonna have a breakdown. You're sitting there wondering, this can't be my life. Something has to change, something has to give. And then you go back to thinking, well, maybe if I had more money, I could hire a maid, I could hire a nanny, I could maybe hire a therapist for my friends and family. But you don't have that money, so you're pretty much existing and you're pretty much numb to everything that's being thrown at you, to the point that it's just well, here comes another thing. You're going through the motions. But the thing is, do you think you're giving your best right now? I mean, feeling this way, do you think you're giving your best to your kids? Do you think you're giving your best to your spouse? What about to your friends and family and to your job? To put it quite simply, no, you're not giving your best. And no, you can't help others because you can't even help yourself. Self-care is something that you need right now. It seems so elaborate. I mean, when you look at self-care on social media, you see these elaborate photos of these beautiful skinny women enjoying champagne and medi and petties, and having these beautiful bathtubs that are filled with roses, and they have their iPad set up so that they can read, or there's no one knocking at the door asking, "Mommy, can we come in? Mommy, I gotta use the bathroom." It just seems so unrealistic, something that you could never have. You think I don't have the time and I don't have the money to do that. Well, I'm here to tell you, self-care does not take a lot of time and it does not take a lot of money, okay? Self-care is something that you can do right now to help yourself, to fill up your cup so that you're able to give back. Self-care could be something as simple as taking deep breaths. Breathe in with me. And breathe out. Doing something as simple as that is self-care. Don't get it twisted. Self-care is super important because it helps you in so many different ways. It helps your mind, it helps your body, it helps your spirit so that you can have bliss, happiness right now without having to earn extra money, without having to get that degree or that new car or that big house. If you learn to practice self-care, you can find happiness with what you have right now. Practicing self-care is the habit that you need to completely rebuild your life. Self-care helps you so that you can help others, so that you can be the best that you can be. It's crazy that people think that self-care is selfish. But I mean, if your cup is empty, how are you going to pour something into someone else? How are you going to be there for your kids to do your homework? How are you going to be there for your husband when he had a stressful day? How are you going to show up for your job when you're completely on E and just ready to give up? Self-care is not selfish. It is something that you need right now. Let me stop rambling and let's look at the facts. Let's look at the benefits of self-care. Research shows that the core aspects of self-care can alleviate 60 to 70% of the chronic diseases that we know today in this world. Crazy. Like, if that's not a big reason for you to start, then girl, I don't know what is. You're probably sitting here thinking, if self-care was so important, why hasn't my doctor talked to me about it? Well, I can answer that. Research shows that your doctor doesn't have the time to talk to you about the behavioral and environmental changes that you need so that you can make a difference in your health. Doctors don't even know how to bill for those type of services. So unless you bring it up at the appointment, it pretty much won't be discussed at all. Self-care improves your immunity, and you're less susceptible to anxiety, depression, stress. Self-care helps you to become a better caretaker. It increases positive thinking, and it boosts your self-esteem and confidence. It improves your work-life balance, helps your physical health, and it helps your emotional health. There are many benefits of self-care that will help you completely rebuild your life. Self-care is super important. It's not something that the media made up to make you have one more thing to do on your to-do list. It is critical to many aspects of your life. If you are ready to completely rebuild your life, then you have to make self-care a priority. So let me ask you a question. Are you going to make a change for the better? Are you going to make self-care a priority? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this topic and would like to hear more, then subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified of any new videos that I post. I promise you don't want to miss out.